I have got some very, very exciting news to share with you all today. So if you've read the title of this video, as I'm sure you have, you'll kind of know what I'm going to talk about today, but I've just got my dream job. I've got to be a little bit discreet about it and I've got to, play it down a little bit, but I'm so excited to start this new chapter. Now, don't you worry, YouTube is not going anywhere. I am so dedicated to this YouTube channel. I will continue uploading every single day. That is 7 days a week, every single week for over a year now. Do not worry, I'm still going to be here doing bright, fun, colourful makeup and get ready with me's and project panning and all that good fun stuff. But today I want to share some thoughts, I want to share some emotions, I want to celebrate a little bit with you guys, and I want to start 2025 off on a damn good foot. But just before we do jump into the video, as always, make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, if you like my content. I am determined to make 2025 the best year of my YouTube channel, and for that I need your help. Definitely stick around because there is a lot more fun content coming your way. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm going to talk about a few bits and bobs. I'm going to be using a palette that I actually have never ever used. It is my first purchase of 2025 and I'm really, really excited because this is a palette that's been on my wish list for a damn long time and finally I got my hands on it. So I've just done my skin prep. I'm gonna clip my hair back. I am gonna start with eyes today because I'm gonna be using some glitter. We all know I love a bit of glitter. So I did moisturize just before I started this video. I don't use primer because I just don't think that it works well for my skin. I just use a good moisturizer. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Anastasia Norvina Volume 6 palette. Now, I really wanted this when it first released because, it's very colourful, it's very me. However, I was not about to pay £60+, nay. So I actually found this in TK Maxx, like water steel, for £24.99. And I thought, you know what? This is my moment. Am I a bit late with this? Yeah, this came out a few years ago, but you know what? I'm really excited to play with it. I'm of course going to use this row is very me. I love my blues. I love all those kind of shades. I've not even touched it yet. So I'm very, very excited to play with this. I have a bit of a look in mind, but we'll see. And I'm going to use this glitter. I got to. So I'm going to prime my eyes first. Then we're going to jump into it. I don't know what look I'm going to do. We'll see. So some of you will already know I actually have technically two jobs. So I do YouTube and I also do 2 days at a heat pump and solar panel company. That's just to keep my wages up a little bit. Being self-employed and on YouTube, it can be really, really hit or miss some months with pay and things like that. So I did 2 days just to, top up my bank account. This is such a huge palette. I'm going to struggle to show you what I'm going to use, but I'm going to use the shade A1, which is the white. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented. I just thought it was going to set my lid, but here we go. We've committed now. We gotta go for it. So I really wasn't looking for another job. I'm fine financially. I'm good. I'm fine. However, I found a job advert on Facebook. I was just scrolling Facebook one day and I saw a job advert for a musical theatre teacher. So now I think I'm gonna go in with, I don't know. I think B1. This light blue. So some of you may know I did go to drama school. I did study musical theatre. This palette is very pigmented. Okay, lesson learned. I did go to drama school. I studied theatre. I got a first class honours degree in theatre. And ever since leaving, I've never done anything theatre related because I'm a little bit traumatized. Drama school really killed my passion for acting and it really killed my passion for anything theatre related, and I've just really not wanted to do anything like that for the past year. I did graduate, technically it's 2025 now. I graduated in 2023, which sounds like a very, very long time ago, but in my head it's not. But ever since then, I've just been doing YouTube and I picked up my office job and I've been really, really liking doing that. I've not really been missing anything. I'm gonna wing this out a tiny bit as well. Why not? But when I saw this job advert, I didn't really think much of it. I applied because I don't know if you ever do this, like apply for something and not really think it through. That's what I did. I just thought, hey, like I can do theatre. Why not apply? Like I probably won't get it, but I don't know. I didn't think it through for some reason. And I panicked when they offered me an interview. There must have been a reason why I applied in the first place. Like there must have been like some kind of desire to do it. Because I did my interview and I got a second interview and then I got offered the job, and I actually didn't accept straight away because I really hadn't thought it through. It was just like a really sporadic spur of the moment, like, oh yeah, I'll apply for this because what are the chances that I'll actually get it? Like not really like high. And it'll be interesting. Like I did not think it through more than that. So then when I got offered the job, I did panic quite a lot. I really like this palette, by the way. I know like it's probably not even available anymore, but yeah, if you have it, pull it out. So now I'm going to go in with E4, which is this super dark blue down here. This is definitely a hand mirror kind of palette because, well, I've not been to the gym over Christmas and that is like a weight. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on the desk, but I'm just going to use this to deepen up the outer corner, and I'm going to follow the wing shape out a little bit. But yeah, I was offered this job and I actually said I'd let them know the following day if I was going to accept it or not, because in that moment it all kind of came like real. And I was like, oh my God, I've actually never worked with kids before. I've never been a teacher. And the last time I did theatre was like a few years ago. So I was like, oh no. Oh no, this got real very, very quickly. I know that I would be a great teacher, but I get really in my head about everything. I overthink everything. I always think, what if I just do something so wrong? What if I can't do it? What if I fail? What if the kids hate me? Like, I don't know what is going to happen. So I went back home. I told my mum that I was offered the job and she was like, you're accepting it. You are accepting this job. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to think about it. I'm going to sleep on it. And then the next day, yeah, I accepted the job to be a teacher. Me. I never, ever, ever, ever thought I would be a teacher in my life. I've always said I'm not great with kids. I don't really like kids. But you know what? These kids are going to be different. I think because it's not, like, it's an academy. So, like, the kids actually want to be there. I think if I was teaching at, like, a normal school where the kids just, like, didn't want to be there and I had to, like, discipline them, I think that would be a lot different. Like, I'm not good with things like that. But I think because, well, I've not started yet. I start tomorrow as I'm filming this. I've already started. I've already had my first day when you're watching this. But as I'm filming it, I start tomorrow, and I was lying in bed all night last night rehearsing like what I was going to say, what could possibly go wrong. Literally, it was all going through my head. Yeah, I'm stressed. I know I'll be fine, but I'm really scared. Okay, I feel like I've got a little bit of patchiness on this eye. Just here. I'm not sure if you can see. Let me zoom in. Yeah, you can see like here. A little bit patchy. Yee. So yeah, I'm going to have 3 classes. I'm going to have little uns, middle uns, and then big uns. They're split into like age categories. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching kids the Wicked dance tomorrow. And I'm really scared. I'm going to try and cover up this patchiness as best as I can. But, well, not the best first impression there, is it? The pigmentation's great, but I mean, I don't really want patchiness, so oh well, it is what it is. It's just this eye. I don't really know why it's done that. It's still not looking great, but I mean, the blending was good, so don't know. I might go in, I either want to do a purple or a yellow. And my original thought was purple, like a periwinkle. But now I really want to do yellow. Yeah, I'm going to do yellow. I'm going to do yellow. I love blue and yellow so much. So I'm going to go in with B2, which is this bright, bright yellow. And I'm going to see how pigmented. Oh, yeah. That's pigmented. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching musical theatre. I'm going to be doing a West End show. They're going to be on the West End. And I'm going to be choreographing and doing vocals for that. Don't know how I got here. How did I get here? But here we go, here we go. All of this, by the way, happened probably within a week. I saw the advert and then got hired within a week. So it really was very, very quick. And I didn't really, I feel like I didn't have much time to process it until now. And now I'm like, oh, I'm starting tomorrow. What the hell? I did go and see my vocal coach yesterday, because I was like, I need preparing. Please prepare me. So I had a lesson with her in like preparation for tomorrow, but even she was like, you're overthinking this so much, like you'll be fine. But yeah, I never, ever, ever thought that I would be working with kids in theatre. Like I thought my theatre days were well and truly over. But I mean, here we are. Here we are. Right, for the shimmers. There's only blue shimmers. There is this shimmer down here, but that's like a orange. I wish there was some like other shimmers. Like I love blue, obviously, and it'll go really, really well, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is a glitter. That's not a shimmer. Okay. What about this? Okay, so that's a shimmer. So I'll put A5 on the outer corner to deepen it up a little bit, and then blend that out again. Hopefully this doesn't cause more patchiness, because that's not what I want right now. Okay, so that shimmer was definitely more of a satin. It's not like shimmery. Okay, this is definitely more of a matte palette, I think, for me. I'm not going to use this for those shimmers. Okay, I've got a big blob here, but we're going to sort that out in a minute. What do I want on the lid? I might pull in a new palette for a shimmer on the lid, because I don't know what I want. Or maybe I can use one of my singles. That could be fun. I have this shade. This is a blue with a bit of yellow reflect in it. This is the shade Frosty from the Pastel Roses. Let me show you properly. Here. Ooh. Yeah, that works, I think. Let's pop that on. And I'm gonna blend it over the top of that dark shimmer and then bring it up into the crease. That's pretty. That yellow reflect in this shimmer is really bringing out that yellow matte. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think that looks really pretty. Do I want to put glitter on? That's the thing. I always do like a really nice look and I'm always really happy with the look. And then I'm like, do I want to potentially ruin it with glitter? I don't know. You know what? High risk, high reward. Let's go for it. I'm not going to do too much to start with because I would rather have too little and then build it up than just go in with way too much. So I'm going to use A2, which is the glittery shade. Do I actually? That's very like pink. I think I ruined it. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that has a lot of pink in it. I don't think I like that. Ugh. Yeah, I can't take that off. Anyway, we're just gonna have to deal with this. I don't like that as much. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Okay, I'm just blending over that glitter because there's no way I'm taking it off, but I can possibly cover it a little bit. So yeah, I wasn't looking for an extra job. Like, I'm perfectly like financially fine. But it just kind of fell in my lap, really. It's a really, really small team. I think there's only like 4 other teachers. I'm going to be the only musical theatre teacher, I think, because the job application said assistant teacher. And I was like, I can be an assistant. And then they were like, oh no, you're going to be the teacher. So I was like, oh. I was also originally told that I was going to be starting in February. So I thought, you know what? That's loads of time to prepare. And then they hit me with, oh no, actually you're starting January 4th. So I was like, Great. Okay. So I'm going to use my favorite foundation ever, and I rarely use this now because it has been discontinued, but this is the Revolution Matte Base, and I am in the shade F2. This is a really full coverage foundation, and I'm so gutted that they have discontinued this because I have loved this thing for years. Why discontinue their best things? I don't understand why they do that, but we can mourn when this is done. I really don't like wearing it much because I know I can't buy it again. But you know what? I'm really liking this look. Now that I've not covered the glitter, there is some on my cheek. There we go. I've not covered it completely, but I quite like how it's just peeking through. So I think we saved it there. I do have this fear of the unknown, so I think that's probably the main reason why I'm so scared. It's not because I'm questioning my abilities to do the job, it's more that I don't really know what I'm doing because I've obviously not done it before, and I think that's the main reason why I'm so scared. I do get school holidays off though, which is amazing, so half terms and summer and all that. I am going to stay at my heat pump job as well. I'm obviously going to keep doing YouTube, like I said. This is just a little Saturday job. It's like a youth theatre group. So yeah, I've never choreographed before. I have done like little bits and bobs at drama school, but like I've never choreographed a full show by myself. We'll see. But I think once I've been there a few weeks and once I like settle in and understand what I'm doing more, I think it'll be a lot less scary. But yeah, I'm taking a leap. What a way to start 2025. I was not expecting it at all. I was not expecting it. But you know what? It's a little bit of extra money. And yeah, why not? It's 3 hours on a Saturday, and so yeah, why not do it? I'm not doing anything Saturdays, and actually one of my goals, it was actually in 2024, but I didn't really end up doing it. So I'm moving it into 2025, and that is I don't want to be doing my YouTube work on the weekends because it gets a lot. Like, it gets a lot when I do it all week and then I have to edit on the weekends as well. It gets really, really like burnout-y. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. It gets a lot. So the fact that I'm actually like busy, like I can't do YouTube on the weekends now because I'm going to be teaching. Like, me as a teacher. What? I never ever thought that I would say that. Actually, like when I was growing up, I said that I would never work in an office and I would never be a teacher. I do both of those now. So the concealer I'm going to use is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I really, really like this. I do have dry skin, so it's really nice to get something a little bit more hydrating under the eyes. And also, it's got pretty good coverage as well. My acne is playing up a little bit right now. It is Mother Nature's time of the month. So yeah, we've got a few little bits and bobs to cover up. I'm actually surprised that my skin is doing so well. I'm still off my antibiotics. I was on antibiotics for 1.5 years and no one told me that I shouldn't be on them for 1.5 years. So yeah, that was fun. But I was expecting my skin to go back to how it was, and it was so bad before. But it's actually held up really well, especially because, you know, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks. But yeah, I'm super excited because in November I'll be going to the West End, which is mad. I'll be with the kids doing their show on the West End, and that is insane to me. Like, that is insane. I get to work on a West End stage. I get to choreograph not really a West End show, but it's a show that's going to be on the West End for a night. It's going to be in the theatre that they do Phantom of the Opera in, and so big deal. Big states, big deal. And I think that's why I'm so nervous as well. If it was in like a little community theatre, maybe I wouldn't be as nervous. But as soon as my now boss told me where it was going to be, I was like, oh, this is a big deal. But I'm going to be casting it. I'm going to be choreographing it. I'm going to be like, it's going to be like a big thing, a big deal. So yeah, I'm excited, really, really nervous, but I think it's going to be a really good adventure. I am a little bit worried that my weekends are now going to be not very free. I don't know. Because a big part of my goal was to have weekends free. But I think if I'm doing this, I don't know, it's fun. Like, I find this fun, and it's something a little bit different. It's not like I'm doing like my work, like my YouTube or my office work. It's something a little bit different. So I don't know, we'll see. But I do want to challenge myself this year. I do want to push myself out my comfort zone a little bit, because I am the type of person that once I find my comfort zone, I am very, very reluctant to step out of that comfort zone and to try new things. So maybe this is exactly what I needed, because yeah, let's do it. Let's push myself out my comfort zone. And I really want to drive this year. I really want to start driving, and that is like out my comfort zone. So maybe if I just start with this, I'll slowly get more used to doing new things and trying things that are scary to me. Who knows? So I just set my face with my Coty Airspun powder. This is a really old product, but it's pretty good. It stood the test of time, and I've not used this in a while. So you know what? I thought, why not? Why not give it a go? I knew I'd forget to speak about something, but oh well, here we are. I just get so like involved in what I'm saying, I forget to talk about the products. I'm still really loving just reaching into my drawers and picking out things that aren't in project pans. It's what I've been doing for the past few weeks now, and I've just like, I've been really, really liking it, because it gives me the chance to use like things that are a little bit different, things that I maybe haven't used before. So I'm still on that streak. I've not started any projects yet, apart from that palette, which I did do an intro for a few days ago. But I've really just been enjoying playing with things and using whatever I want to use. So bronzer. What do I want to use for bronzer? Thinking maybe like, I know. So I'm going to use one of my absolute favorite bronzers. This is my Kiko Unexpected Paradise bronzer. It is huge. It is so big. It is domed. This is going to be buried with me because it is going to last a lifetime, but I absolutely love it. It smells like coconuts. It smells like the beach vacation. So yeah, I've not used this in ages either. This isn't like the most pigmented product in the world, but I still really like it. Normally I'm really into super pigmented bronzers, but this is nice. But I'm only going to be teaching 9 to 1 every day, so that will also give me, not every day, but every Saturday, so that will give me some time to do things that I wouldn't normally do as well. It's in the next town over, so it's not in my hometown. My hometown is very, very small, but the town that I'm teaching in has a bit more going on, so I'll actually be able to do errands that I put off because I'm actually going to be in like a bigger town, which is going to be amazing. I can actually do some shopping and actually buy things. Who'd have thought? What a concept. I think blue and peach goes together quite well, so I'm going to use my MAC Peaches blush. This is a blush that I've kind of poo-pooed on a little bit before, but you know what? I think I've started to make friends with this a little bit over the past few weeks. This did come home with me over Christmas, and I've been using it quite a lot, actually. Is it incredible and the best of the best? Like, no, it's not. It's like, okay, it's fine. But I've been enjoying it. I didn't want something too pink because I feel like that would clash with the blue and the yellow, but this is nice. This is nice. I've had this in my collection for ages as well, and I've just not been able to use it. I've not had the chance to use it. So that's something else that I've really been loving about just putting all my Project Pan things back in my drawers and just using what I own, because I've used things that I've not been able to use for so long, and I've really, really been enjoying it. And then for highlighter, this is a bit of a newer one. I'm going to use my GoGo Tails highlight. This has a little bit of a blue reflect in it, so I thought, you know what? This is also going to be perfect for this blue eye look. I'm going to pop that on there. Is that even doing anything? Hello? This does need a few layers to build up. I have a feeling that this worked a lot better when I just bought it, so I don't know if there was an overspray on it or what, but I don't know. This is like a bit more of a glittery formula. It's not like chunky glitters. It's very like thin, fine glitters. So with looks like this, I feel like it goes quite well. Okay, so let's go back to the eyes. I think I'm just going to do the same colours that I used on the crease, but on the lower lash line. I think I'm just going to bring it down again. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to hold the palette up because it's heavy and you already know what shades I'm using. I'm very scared. I'm very scared, but you know what? It's going to be fine. I'm going to be great. And the kids are going to love me. That's just what I keep repeating to myself and hoping for the best. I have every faith that I'm going to leave on my first day and be like, that was amazing. I'm so happy that I did that. But yeah, right now, the like thoughts are just really scary. And everyone seems so nice as well. I'm in a group chat with all the rest of the teachers and everyone seems so lovely. So I know if I have like any hard time, I'm sure that I have like a good support system. But yeah, it is a little bit scary still. But I'm glad everyone seems nice so far because I've not had good luck with people in theatre. Okay, that's the eyes done. I'm gonna go off camera, do my brows, my lashes, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll come back and do lips. I do have some new lip products I've never used before, so I'm gonna try those out. So stick around because the looks always look so much better with lashes on, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, so lashes and brows are on. As usual, I just use my Pan That palette for my brows. I did cut off the end of my brows. I did mention I wanted to do that a while ago, and you guys said no, that was a really bad idea, but I did it anyway. And I kind of like them. They're not too different because my brows naturally go like quite far down here, so it's nice to be able to do wings without my brows getting in the way. I quite like them. I think they're quite nice. But anyway, this is what it looks like so far. So for lips, my mum decluttered a bunch of lip products to me the other day, and I'm going to use one of them today. I've never used it before, so we'll see. But this lip combo is the NYX Line Loud lip liner, which I absolutely love. And then for the lipstick, it is the Profusion Lip Plump, or plump, who knows. And this is in the shade Petunia. As you can see, I'm really good with words. Really amazing. So I'm going to start with the NYX. This is a really nice brown tone nude. I always like doing brown toned lipsticks with a blue eye. I just think it goes really well. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, moment of truth. Never used this before. This I think is one of those like Tarte Maracuja dupes. Oh, it feels nice. Okay. It's quite thin. It's not very malleable, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Not as shiny as I thought it would be, but it's still quite nice. I think it still goes with this look really well. This is definitely the kind of color that I usually go for, so yeah, I'll use that a lot. So this is it. This is the look. What do you think? I really like it. This is my first colorful look. No, it's not. Kind of. I did like a smoky grey purple with a chartreuse pop yesterday. That Get Ready With Me would have gone live a few days ago. That was full face of decluttered makeup. I just hit my arm on my drawer. Let's close that before that happens again. But this is the first like colourful look of 2025. Did I say 2024 before? I'm still not used to it. So yeah, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm really scared. In 24 hours, I'll have done my first teaching shift. Like, what is going on? What is going on? How did I get here? I have no idea. I'm really excited. I'm really scared. I think after my first day, I'll be fine. But it's that fear of the unknown. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if the kids like me. Are the kids going to rebel? Like, I just don't know. Everything is going through my head right now. Why is this creasing so bad? Hang on. That's creasing pretty badly. Don't know why that is. I'm just going to look straight forward and I'm never going to blink. That's my plan. But this is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you today. Wish me luck. 2025 is going to be a year of things that I didn't know were going to happen. Clearly, we're starting off on an adventure. And so, yeah, I'm sure I'll have an update for you guys at some point, but this is scary. This is scary. Let me know, is there something that you're really nervous about coming up in 2025? Is it something that's going to push you out your comfort zone? Let me know all your thoughts down below. I love reading your comments. But with that being said, this is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you today. I hope you had an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.